Okay, dear students, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Once again, welcome back to your class. Our today discussion is about the sum of the year digits method. This is another method. Mostly it is a type of the accelerated methods. So we will have the same example. د په دری کې اماغه نزولی استهلاک هم ویل شي and دا د tax purpose د لپاره استفاده کېدل شي. So now let's to take the same example. Like for example, company purchased a machinery for 100,000 rupees, and this machinery had a useful life of the 5 years, and the residual, or we may say the salvage value of this machinery were considered as 10,000 rupees or 10,000 AFN. So this is the data. Dear students, let's to draw the schedule or the chart for the double declining method of depreciation. So consider that this is a chart, and we will use this for the double declining method of depreciation. So see here, once again we have the year column, and second is the second column is called the depreciable, like for example base ya depreciable cost, we may say. Okay, then we have the depreciation rate, and then we will have, like for example, after the depreciation rate we will have the annual depreciation expenses column, and then the accumulated depreciation expenses. Okay, good. The accumulated depreciation expenses, and finally the ending book value or the end value. So this is about the chart. Dear students, this chart is having, like for example, many rows. So we will have the 5 columns, 5 rows for the year 1, for year 2, and for year 3 and 4, 5. So this is 1 year column, this is the year 2 column, and this is the row. We are explaining about the row now. We are drawing row, and this is the row 5 and row 5th. Okay, good. So we have done about the row. Now we will write down the title of each column. So year 1, this column 1 is for the year, and the second column is for the depreciable cost, depreciable cost. Someone or some of the authors also called it the depreciable base, and the third column is for the rate of the depreciation, The fourth column is for the annual depreciation expenses. The fifth column is for the accumulated depreciation expenses. So ACC stand for accumulated, DEP stand for DEP stand for depreciation, EXP stand for expenses, and finally we will have the book value or the ending value of the asset. This is the accumulated depreciation expenses. Okay, and the last one is the book value, book and then value. Okay dear students, now this is year 1 and this is year 2, this is year 3 and this is year 4 and this is year 5. Okay, what is the depreciable cost? So depreciable cost, dear students, keep in mind that this method is using the depreciable cost. So depreciable cost must be the original cost minus your RV, residual value, or in other words the salvage value. So let's to find the depreciable cost. So this is equal to, this depreciable cost is equal to is equal to, our cost is 100,000 rupees and our residual value or salvage value is also 10,000. So when we deduct the 100,000 minus 10,000, so it is equal to 90,000, and this 90,000 is our depreciable cost. So if someone asks you about the depreciable cost, so this is our depreciable base or depreciable cost. Depreciable cost. So we will take this cost over here, like our depreciable cost is 90,000. Okay, and we will write this 90,000 in each row. So see, I will write over here for each row. I will make the I will record the depreciable cost. What is the rate of depreciation? Dear students, why it is called the digits sum of the year digits method? Why it is called sum of the year digits method? So here in this method we will make this we will take the sum of each and every digit of the year. Like for example, year 1 jame year 2 jame year 3 jame year 4 and jame year 5. So here yaw dwa dre yaw dre shpag yaw salur las yaw pinzu pinzalas. So our sum of the year is equal to 15, or we may say that if we add all of these 1 up to 5, so it is equal to 15. This is the sum. Now dear students, to find the depreciation rate, rate of depreciation, so keep in mind that how many years do we have remaining. So see, we are in year 1, so this year we have, then this year we have, this year this and this. So if we calculate it, year 1 2 3 4 and 5, so we have 5 remaining years. So what we will do, we will write down over here 5 years remaining. What we will write down over here, 4 years remained. How many years remained? 3 years. Here how many years remained? 2 years. And here 1 year. 1 year. Yani mean chaqadar salha ki mimana unara bayt injana vishtakani. What we will do further? So we will divide this 5, like for example over here, and also this 4, and also this 3, and along with this these 2, and then 1. These all are like for example the number of years which has remained until the end. So, and what is the total number of this digits, which are 15? You may see over here we have added each and every digit and we found 15 as the total sum of the digits. So we will write down the total sum of the digit at the makhraj. So we will write down over here. See, 15,000 is the like for example we may say the total sum of the digits. So 15 and also again 15, and then we have the 15. Okay, so how much it is equal? So see, dear students, how much it is equal, we will write down over here. Masawi and the last Masawi, how much it is equal. So we should find the value of it. Okay dear students, now let's use the calculator that how much is the end result of this 5 divided by 15. So see, we will divide 5 by 15. So when we divide 5 by 15, so the result is 0.333 and 3. In the same way we have like for example 4 by 15. So come here, divide 4 upon the 15. So how much it is equal to? So it is equal to 0.2666, and then we have 3 by 15. So let's do this over here. 3 taqsim the pinzallas. How much it is equal to? So it is equal to 0.2, and now we will divide 2 by 15. So 2 divided by 15. So how much it is equal to? 0.1333, and last one is divide 1 by 15. So see, 1 divided by 15, how much it is equal to? So it is equal to 0.066 and 6. So this is what the we have divided 5 by 15 are like the each year digit upon the sum of the digits. The har kal adad mo the tolo kaluno adad ban taqsim klo, and we found values. Manga values dalta paida krali. So see, now this is the like for example value of the depreciation rate. This is our next year depreciation rate, and our next year depreciation rate is this one, and then we have the next year depreciation rate, and we have the last year depreciation rate. So each year rate is different. What we will do, we will multiply this cost with the rate in front of that. Like for example, we will multiply 90,000 with 0.2666. At the same way we will multiply this with this rate 0.2, and we also do the same for each and every step, or for each and every row. So this will give us the annual depreciation expenses. Let's do a practice. So see dear students, we have 90,000 rupees the depreciable cost, and we will multiply that with the 0.333 and 3. So this is equal to 29,997. This is the year 1 annual depreciation expenses. What about the year 2? Again we have the same values, which are 90,000. We will multiply this with 0.2666. So it is equal to 23,994. This is our next year annual depreciation expenses. And then we have like for example again the 90,000 multiplied by 0.2. so how much it is equal to? It is equal to 18,000. And then we have like for example 90,000 multiplied by 0.1333. so this is 11,997. and then we do have the last values, which where we have 90,000 again, sorry 90,000, we will multiply that with the 0.066 and 6, so we will make this is equal to 5,994. so let's find the accumulated depreciation expenses. Dear students, we have the same year and this is year 1, so the year 1 accumulated expenses is the same values that we have in year 1, but for year 2 it become increasing, like we had 29,997 for year 1. So now we have the other year depreciation expenses too, which are equal to 23,994. so what is the total values? Total values of this equipment, and I mean total values of annual depreciation expenses is equal to 53,991. and then we have, like for example 18,000 other, like for example we have the 18,000 other money, so it will give us a result of 71,991. okay, and then we will add the 11,996 with it, so plus 11,997. so how much it is equal to? It is equal to the 83,988. and finally we will add the 5,994 with it, so plus 5,994, this is equal to 89,982. 89,982. Dear students, here it was required that we should have a result of the 90,000 over here, but we had a result of 89,982, and that we will face over here like 18 rupees difference, and this 18 rupees difference is because of the decimal values that we had over here. yani mean ممتلتسا اشاری ویلیو لرلی نو داغی پوجه باندې دا 13 روپۍ دیز کې تفاوت خودلی شي. So how to find the book value? Book value به څنګه find کو؟ So see dear students, مونږه 90,000 کاست لرلو، دا غینه بعد د دې کال the annual depreciation expenses accumulated depreciation expenses منفي کو. So see dear students, here we had like for example annual depreciation accumulated depreciation expenses 29,997, and we had 90,000 as a cost. So from this 90,000 when we deduct 29,997, so the amount remaining book value was 60,003 rupees. Now what we will do, again we will have the same 90,000, and from that 90,000 we will deduct or we will minimize 53,991. so after 2 years the book value of the equipment become 36,009. now we will have the year 3 column 3. so in column 3 we have the same case, 90,000 is the cost, and we have the accumulated depreciation expenses which are 71,991. so this is 18,009. it is equal to 18,009. and for year 4 we have the same, like 90,000 is the cost, the depreciable cost, and we have the accumulated depreciation expenses for year 3, 83,988. the difference is 6,102, 6,012. and finally we had like for example 90,000 minus 89,982. so it will give us a difference of 18 rupees, but the result that we expected was 0, because this will also fully depreciate the machinery. It will not consider the residual value or the salvage value. Dear students, if we put this data into graph, so how we may design the graph? So see, this line is the y-axis, and this line is the x-axis line. Now on x-axis we have, like for example, again years, useful life. So this is the years row, and this is the annual depreciation expenses. So let's do have some milestone over here. So this corner is having a worth of 0. So here we will measure the annual depreciation expenses, and our highest depreciation expenses were 39,997. So let's make a difference of 7,000. okay, difference of 7,000 we will make over here. So consider that this is the line 1, this is the line 2, and this is the line 3, this is the line 4, and this is the line 5. And here we also have the year 1, we have the year 2, we have year 3, and we have year 4, and lastly we have the year 5. Now dear students, we will give the value to each account. This is to each point. This point is the year 4 point, and then we have the year 5 point, and here we will measure the amount of money. The difference between 2 points is 7,000 AFN, 7,000. So for the point 2 it will become 14,000. For point 3 it will become 21,000. For point 3 it will become 28,000. And for part 5 it will become 35,000. Now see dear students, our results shows that in year 1 our annual depreciation was equal to how much? 29,997. 29,997. So we will have, like for example, this place for 29,000. So consider that this is the 29,000, like for example point, and then we have the annual depreciation expenses 23,000. So it is like for example this place for the year 2, and then we have the 18,000. So 18,000 is something like this place, and then we have 11,000, it is like this place, and finally we have 5,994. So we will connect this with one another by using the double declining graph. Okay, this line is called, this line that now I have extracted, it is called the sum of the year digit line. So I will write down over here sum of the years digits line, sum of the year digits line. This is the line for calculation purpose. So if you see dear students over here, if you see the situation, so what you have found over here, I found that in year 1 the company used a higher depreciation amount, but for year 2 it become decreased. For year 3 it decreased. For year 4 it decreased, and for year 5 it decreased. So we may say that at the beginning years, company have charged highest level of the like for example depreciation expenses upon this asset, and reason behind it is at the beginning period or months machinery is performing well, and when there is well performance so production is higher, and when there is higher production so it will actually increase the profit revenue of the company. So for that purpose the company will charge higher rate of expenses to reduce the tax burden upon them. So dear students, I hope that you have understand about our today topic. زمونږ د نن ورځې موضوع چې وه هغه سم اف د ایئر ډیجټس میتھډ وه چې موږ ته الریډي دلته ډیټا کلیر ده چې یو مشینري موږ اخیستې په $1,00,000 باندې، یوزفل لایف یې 15 کاله دی او ریزیژول ویلیو یې 10,000 ده. کله چې موږ دا د سم اف د ایئر ډیجټس میتھډ په ذریعه باندې کیلکولیټ کوو نو ایئر ډیجټس میتھډ چې دی د ریزیژول ویلیو چې ده هغه د خپل کیلکولیشن نه وباسي، یعنې دا پکې کاونټ کیږي نه. نو موږ باید ډپریسیبل کاسټ د پاره څه پیدا کړو، دا باید فایند کړو او بیا باید استفاده کړو. نو ډپریسیبل کاسټ تاسو فایند کوئ، د اوریجنل کاسټ نه به ریزیژول ویلیو څه کوئ، منفي کوئ. نو موږ الریډي اوریجنل کاسټ $1,00,000 لرلو چې د هغې نه موږ ریزیژول ویلیو 10,000 منفي کړله، نو زموږ ډپریسیبل کاسټ چې دی دا څو پاتې شو 90,000. خو چون زموږ د میتود نوم سم اف د ایئر ډیجټس میتھډ دی نو موږ د ټولو کلونو ډیجټس لیکو، لایک د ایئر 1 ډیجټس، the year 2 digits, year 3 digits, year 4 digits and up to year 5 digits. څومره کلونه چې موږ سره وي د ټولو ډیجټس اعداد لیکو او هغه بیا سره جمع کوو چې موږ دلته دا جمع کړي دي زموږ سره کلنې یا د کریډټونو تعداد چې موږ سره 15 شولو. ډیر سټوډنټس نو دا هم یو چارت ته ضرورت لري چې هغې ته ویلی شي د سم اف د ایئر ډیجټس میتھډ سکیجول. نو تاسو وینئ چې دلته موږ سره ایئر 1 دی، ایئر 2 اف ټو ایئر 5 دی. ډپریسیبل کاسټ موږ ترو فارموله پیدا کړلو، نو دا هغه دی. کله چې موږ ریټ اف ډپریسیشن ته راځو نو موږ دا کیلکولیشن چې دا 15 موږ راویستل او موږ ویلې چې دا سم اف د ایئر ډیجټس دی، یعنې هغه ډیجټس موږ جمع کړي دي. نو موږ به په نزولي شکل باندې ځو، یعنې هایست ویلیو نه به ښکته طرف ته ځو. نو 15 کاله ورپسې 4 کاله پاتې شو، ورپسې 3 2 او همدارنګې 1 کال پاتې شو. نو د هر کال چې دی هغه به دغه کال په چې موږ دا څومره کلونه لرل د دې په جمع باندې باید تقسیم کړو. نو کله چې موږ تقسیم کړل موږ دا ریټونه فایند کړل، دا موږ سره نوي ریټونه دي د ډپریسیشن. نو دا کاسټ چې دی دا ډپریسیبل کاسټ دا باید موږ په دغه ریټونو کې هر کالم ته مخامخ څه کړو، ورزر کړو. دا ریټونه چې تاسو وینئ لایک په 3م کالم کې 0.2 زموږ ریټ دی، نو په دې کې باید تاسو شي ملټیپلای شي. and at the same way کله چې موږ دا ملټیپلای کړو it will give us the annual depreciation expenses یا کلنې د استهلاک قیمت موږ ترا کوي. کلنې د استهلاک قیمت بیا د هر کال د یو د بل سره جمع کیږي. تاسو وینئ دا کال چې دی زموږ د دې کال د استهلاک سره جمع شولو نو کلنې د مجموعي استهلاک راکړو، همدارنګې په دې شکل باندې دا جمع شولو د دې سره او مجموعي استهلاک موږ تاسو ته راکړو. نو داسې مخکې ځو. کله چې بوک ویلیو فایند کوو نو د بوک ویلیو د پیدا کولو لپاره موږ باید د کاست څخه اکومولیټډ ډپریسیشن ایکسپنسز منفي کړو. کله موږ د کاست اکومولیټډ ډپریسیشن ایکسپنس منفي کړو نو موږ ته دا بوک ویلیو راکوي. خو تاسو دې کې وینئ چې د هر کال نه چې د هغې د مخکې کال د انوال ډپریسیشن ایکسپنسز د اکومولیټډ ډپریسیشن ایکسپنسز ترې منفي شوي دي او موږ سره هغه اماونټ پاتې دی چې تاسو دلته وینئ which are 6012. this is the amount. نو د هر کال لپاره ما غریټ موږ استفاده کړلو، د اکومولیټډ ډپریسیشن مو د هر کال ډپریسیبل کاست نه منفي کړلو. دلته که تاسو وګورئ زموږ جواب باید 0 راغلی وي، خو دلته 13 رالو. دا 13 چې د هر یو هغه اشاریه چې موږ دلته ذکر کړله د هغې په بدل کې منفي شوی دی یا موږ سره دا جواب راغلی دی. دا چې دی موږ ته د انوال د سم اف د ایئر ډیجټس digits method of depreciation graph راته ښایي په graph کې. نو ډیر سټوډنټس که چېرته تاسو دلته وګورئ موږ دلته کلنی استهلاک مصارف دلته ذکر کړي دي او دلته که وګورئ موږ کلونه ذکر کړي دي. نو کلونه زموږ د دې اکوپمنټ یا د ماشینري دپاره د 1 نه تر 5 کالو پورې د دې پروډکشن کیپاسټي وه چې دا موږ د 1 نه 5 کالو پورې کار کولی شي. نو په هماغه اساس باندې موږ په دې باندې استهلاک وضع کړلو کلنی چې موږ سره همدا 15,000 سره خو د سم او د ایر ډیجټس میتھډ په استفادې سره. نو تاسو بیا په دې نتیجه رسېږئ چې دا یو نزولي استهلاک دی، یعنی په اول کال کې موږ هایست لیول ایکسپنسز کړي، په دویم کې د هغې په نسبت کم، په دریم کې هم هغې په نسبت کم. سو دغه هر یو ایکسپنسز چې موږ کنسیډر کوو په اولو کلونو کې هایر، د دې هدف دا دی چې په اولو کلونو کې کمپني ښه پروډکټیو وي، نو پروډکشن یې قوي وي، نو پرافټ ډیر کېږي، سیلز ډیر وي. کله چې پرافټ او سیلز ډیر شي نو په موږ باندې هلته depreciation expenses موږ ونه لرو، نو ټیکس را باندې ډیر راځي. نو د همدې هدف دپاره چې په اولو کلونو کې پروډکشن هایر دی نو هایر ریټ آف depreciation چارج کېږي تر څو د ټیکس ایڈوانټیجز کمپني ولري. Dear students, that was all about the 4 method of depreciation. موږ څلور میتودونه وویل چې په هغې کې سټریټ لاین میتود چې د هر کال لپاره یو قسم ایکسپنسز راځي د استهلاک. دویم میکرز یا هغې ته منکسر یا منحني هم ویلی شي چې د هر کال دپاره منکسر شکل باندې استهلاک لرلو. دریم چې د ډیکلایننګ میتود اف ډیپریسیشن مو ویلې چې په هغې کې ډبل کېږي زمونږ ویلیوز، خو هغه هم په اول کلونو کې هایست ایکسپنسز چارج کوي او وروسته کلونو کې چې دی کمیږي. نو دا مونږ د انکم سټیټمنټ کې کله چې ډیپریسیشن کاست ذکر کوو د هغې دپاره دا ټول پرپز دپاره استفاده کېږي. سو زه په دې امید یم انشاءالله چې تاسو ټولو به څه اخذ کړی وي. که چېرته تاسو کوم سوال لرئ سو کوشش وکړئ چې زموږ څخه په یونیورسټي کې ویزټ وکړئ او زموږ څخه خپل هغه سوالونو ته جوابونه پیدا کړئ. اوکې، هیو ا ګډ ډے. السلام علیکم.